morning, dear learners. Today we will study the story, The Death of a Government Clerk. This is a Russian popular story penned by very famous, very renowned Russian writer, short story writer, Anton Pavlovich Chekhov, who was born in 1860, died in 1904. Russian literature is a kind of enriched literature where we find different kinds of writers. How can we forget Guy de Maupassant? How can we forget so many writers, as we can take the examples of Russian Revolution also. Russian Revolution, that 1917, such a revolution which revolutionized the Russian literature. You can find it out after the First World War. There is a clear reflection on Russian literature. Now this particular story, The Death of a Government Clerk, talks about a clerk who is very obsessed with his happenings. What he has done, this is the description of the story. One day, this clerk named Ivan Dmitrich Krivoikov, this clerk was relaxing to the beautiful music at one opera, and while he was enjoying there, he sneezed suddenly, and it's quite natural for anyone. As a human being, we have different problems, as he had also. He might be suffering from any problem. At that time, he sneezed, and when he sneezed, he, as a gentleman, he tried to observe that is there any person who has been affected by his sneezing. So he noticed it was actually an elder old man, and he found that he was wiping his neck with his glove. Now he tried to recognize him, and he found him that he was Brizalov, a government general in the Department of Transport. He was quite relieved after thinking that he did not belong to the same department that he belonged. But actually he had done something wrong, as he irritated that kind of person. He thought, he just assumed that. After that, he went to him and he said sorry to him. When he was apologizing, then this person said, okay, it's all right, okay, you said sorry, okay, it's okay. But so many times, he just used this sorry word that Brizalov got irritated. And when Brizalov got irritated, he thought that I might lose my job, as he is a senior official. And in this story, we find this is a kind of satire. It's a satiric story, because just a little sneezing can just snatch anybody's job. This is a very ironical situation in this story, what we find. And he was very horrified. So after that, what happened? He went directly to his home and he informed his wife. When he informed his wife told that it was not good. It was not good, and he must go to him, Brizalov, the government general appointed in the Department of Transport, and he must say sorry to him once again. And he wears new uniform and goes directly to the office of Brizalov, that general's office. And when he reached there, he found that Brizalov, the government general, he was surrounded by many petitioners, and he was, as many petitioners have been interviewed by him, Brizalov was listening to them, and suddenly Brizalov notices that Ivan has reached. This person, Ivan, when reached there, and when Brizalov noticed him, while taking the interviews of these petitioners, he got very irritated, Bizarro. And Ivan Dmitry Trivayukov once again tried to say sorry to him, but he completely ignored him. He ignored him completely. Once again, he tried to approach him, but this time he became very irritated. Now he thought that he had crossed all the limits, and Brizalo reacted very sharply. He started shouting and crying. He just scolded him a lot. And after that, Ivan became very upset. This Ivan Dimitrich Shivakov, this person, this government clerk, got deeply hurt, and he felt something he just felt kind of deep pain that in the stomach, and he returned to his home. And after returning his home, he just lay on the couch, and after that he dies. This is a sudden happening. He thought this petty thing, this matter of sneezing a lot, that he died due to cardiac arrest. Possibly, I think so. And it is not revealed in the story, but it is clearly understood that he thought about the trivial matter of sneezing a lot, that he had done something wrong. He had done something like a crime, and he wanted to regret it. That's why many times he went to Brizalo's office and approached to Brizalo that he might say that okay, I'm okay. You have not done a bad thing. But he never reacted like that. Instead, he became very irritated. And actually, Ivan was also responsible to irritate him a lot. What is the need to say so many times sorry to a single person? To the person, if as a human being, everybody has a problem. Everybody might have problem regarding health, and it's a natural. Sneezing is a problem that, and so naturally it happens to, I think, many people. So he took it very seriously, and actually he was in a government job. He was a government clerk, so he thought that he might lose his job. So in order to become very offensive, in order to become very defensive, he tried to react in an unnecessary way, and that's why he was punished. He was punished, and he suffered due to heart attack. He thought this minor matter a lot, and he died due to a certain heart attack that it happened to him, and he died. This is the end of the story. So the moral of the story is that we have not to think any minor thing about just in our life, that it can be dangerous for us. And in a satirical way also, the writer wants to give us a lesson that how people at lower posts, they become very defensive due to certain regrets. Thank you.